Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Hello everybody, alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night will come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Jackson, quick pass wide. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Flying down the middle of Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, middle. Motion.
First down, and they go right back to it. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, they get it to Worthy. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's certainly 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, come on.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They'll run here with Henry, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain brings us second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the second or third catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan. And it took exactly one series to exploit. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The 49ers need some big yards in a hurry. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
San Francisco.
Throwing from the gun here. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's gonna be hit, sent after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here's 2nd and 7. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That time, this is Ibuka. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Back now, pressure on its way. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Can this offense get it done? Back to throw. Built up this one out to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time, and that's going to bring him to fourth down. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
And the 49ers first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. He's got a man left. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kay. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take the interception.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry 71 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, here's Nix. That one complete to Leggett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Nix from the shotgun. That's taken in. It's Xavier Ligon. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. To throw is Nix. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Back to the air with Nix. Incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Most like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
2nd and 10. Nix to the air. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Nix. Buying time to his left. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. He opted to go with the scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Out to his left. That's to his running back, complete. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38.
1st down.
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Henry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Nix. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Ledge up the middle. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Lynch. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. George Pickens there to make the grab. And the Browns are back within a score. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he missed it. Not only was it wide right, didn't even look to have the distance either. Wow. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1st down, here's Mitchell. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, we just stacked these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent would tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They send the tight end in motion. Here we go, second and 9. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. In motion right is Metcalf. Looking to throw, Bennett. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting, at least a little fight out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. To throw, here's Bennett. Escapes out to the left. Connection made with his back deep downfield. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. From the red zone now. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll send him over right. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Bennett. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Bennett throwing here. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Here's Derrick Henry getting him on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 7, and the Raven 1st down.
Galloping inside the 40. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Bennett. On the move, headed right. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers facing 2nd and 10. Bennett. Chased out to his right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Now Bennett. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's the Steelers' first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bennett now to throw. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Trying to get it with the option here. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the counter give to Robinson. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs could go do their job.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Go ahead. You change it.
First down, here's Lamar. Right back to Worthy. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Hey, Chris. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go street. Get hot 70, hot 70. 18, 5 in.
First throw for the backup now. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. So he's taken down after a great run back, but that is going to take us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Xavier Worthy now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He's out in the clear. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
And the Steelers first down.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Hits him on the out route. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Play action on first down. Complete out to the right side. And you don't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again.
I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Shotgun snap. He'll get to Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Bennett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. This one's hauled in by Wester. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
taken out at the 2. He can't find a way into the end zone, and the conversion attempt fails.
21. Steelers 20. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Wester on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Mitchell on the give, headed left. Crosses midfield, still going. Down the sideline, inside the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some all-important insurance. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux, that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield. There to the opposing 46. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. We look underneath here, Robinson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 19.
He takes off with it. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. Finds Metcalf there over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. To throw. This one's caught. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Bennett now to throw. And they're still up. Brocky brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tied this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those 2-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs. With limited time left, you got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame. Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, that's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders has it downfield, working the left. And they make the tackle at the 38. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So everything comes down to this from Cam Little. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Super Bowl bound. Super Bowl boom. Alright, that's it. I'm about to cut the stream. Definitely a great fucking stream. If you're tuning in now, feel free to run it back to the beginning. I was making people quit left and right. But appreciate y'all. Enjoy Super Bowl stream on the way. New Journey, one love. Out.